Welcome to our how-to video. This video will show you how to submit an application for accommodation. Within your accommodation account, you can either click on Apply Now or Create New Application. They will both redirect you to the same page. On the next page, you will have a list of information available and we recommend that you read this. You will then also be able to choose your academic year of entry. Please note, for the purposes of this video, that we are applying for a 2017-18 academic year. This may vary depending on when you are watching this video and when you are applying. Please click on the correct year. On this page, you are able to choose your application type. If you are a new undergraduate, please click on New Undergraduate. If you are a new full-year Erasmus or exchange student, please choose this option, and also if you are a new prospective postgraduate student, you can choose this option. For the purposes of this video, we are looking at the 2017-18 academic year. Dates may vary depending on your year of entry. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to be applying as a new prospective undergraduate student. You will then be redirected to a search page. This is where you can begin choosing your preferences for your application. We recommend that you view all of the information listed within this page because it will give you further details about your preferences. You can either have a little look through and see all of the different accommodation option types which are suitable for your year of entry and your student type. Alternatively, you can toggle the search bar and look for accommodation which is suitable for your budget requirements. You can also choose the different type of catering that you require, the contract length that you require, or any specific residences, or alternatively, you can search by room type. Once you have filled in this information, just click on Search and it will bring you up a new list. For the purposes of this, I'm going to look at Lopez Hall. Please note that prices may vary depending on your year of entry. When you have clicked on View Residence, it will provide you with a summary page for that specific residence. When you are here, you can have a look at some brief information for that residence, or alternatively, you can click on Full Residence Details in order to be redirected to that residence on our accommodation website. This information will open in a new window, so you can refer to a new tab or go back to the older window in order to receive information about that specific residence within your application. On this page, you can view the room type of the residence that you're searching for. You can see an image of the residence. You can find out the contract length. You can also see if it's a catered or a self-catered residence. And you can see the weekly price. If this is the residence you would like to apply for as one of your preferences, please click on Apply. If it isn't, you can go back to Search. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to click Apply. You will be redirected to a summary page. This will show the preferences that you have added to your application. A Next button isn't yet showing because you need to choose More Preferences. We can add more preferences by clicking Please Add Another. I'm going to have a look now at Burts Grange Village. Within Burts Grange Village, I can see that there are different option types available. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to apply for a single ensuite room in a 40-week contract, self-catered residence, and I'm going to click Apply. I have been redirected to the summary page. From here, I can see that the Next button is now available and I do not need to add any more preferences. I can move down or move up my preferences depending on which order I would like them. Whatever is at the top of your preferences means that this is your first preference. I would like Marden Hall to be my first preference, so I'm going to move it up to the top. This will move up all the way until I am happy with the order. If I wish to delete any residences, I will click on Delete and then I will add another like we have done. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to click on Next. If you wish to find out any further information about how we allocate rooms or what happens once we receive your preferences, please click on our room allocation procedure to be redirected to the accommodation website. I'm now going to click on Next. You are now able to enter your additional preferences. This includes further information about yourself and the type of students that you wish to live with. The first question will ask about gender. It will automatically default that you'd prefer mixed gender accommodation. If you require single gender accommodation, please choose this option and we will look into this where possible. For the purposes of this video, I will choose prefer mixed gender. The next couple of questions are about your course. You will need to choose the university campus that you are studying at. You can either be studying at both campuses, the Streatham campus, the St Luke's campus. If you don't know, please choose I don't know. For the purpose of this video, I will be studying at the Streatham campus. You can also choose the college that you will be studying at. If you're unsure of your college, please log on to the University of Exeter website at www.exeter.ac.uk and search for your course. The college information should then appear. I will be choosing College of Humanities. The next few questions include information about your accommodation and your lifestyle. This includes the age range of the people you wish to live with. For the purposes of this video, I will choose 20 and under. If you don't have a preference, please choose this option. If you wish to specify a specific floor that you wish your room to be located on, you can choose this here. I do not mind which floor I will be allocated to, so for this I will choose any floor. If you're a particularly quiet person and you wish to share with other quiet people, please tick this box. If you would prefer to live with people who do not drink alcohol, please check this box also. In addition to the information shown on the application, you can also choose if you have any friends that you wish to share with. If you do, please click on the tick box and also enter their 9-digit student ID number. You must also include their name. You can enter as many friends as you like in the comments section. Please note, in order for the accommodation office to try and place you together, you will each need to have each other's student numbers and names written on your application form. If only one of you has included a friend's name, then we wouldn't be able to place you together. We will try our very best in this situation. We will now return to the main application form. The next few questions are about your interests. You're required to choose a minimum of 4 interests. This means that we would be able to place you with people that we think you're going to get along with. For the purposes of this, I'm going to choose sport, music, reading, and travel. I can see that sport has a mandatory field, and for this I will need to provide some information about the sports I enjoy. I will choose that I swim and I run. This will be taken into consideration and I may be placed with other people that also enjoy swimming and running. The next set of questions is where I would provide any medical information. As a prospective student, I will read all of the information provided. Here, I can be redirected to the Wellbeing Services website to find out further information. I can also have a look at some accessible accommodation which the university provides. If I have spoken to either the Wellbeing team, the Accessibility team, or the Student Health Centre and I have received their support, I can click on this box. If I haven't yet spoken to them, I need to untick the box and ensure that I speak to them prior to submitting my application. If I do not provide the medical support, then I may not be allocated to a room which is best suited to my medical condition. For the purpose of this video, I have spoken with the Accessibility team and I'm going to also provide the accommodation office with some information to support my application. This means that if I have spoken with the Accessibility team, they will contact the accommodation office directly. Once I'm happy with the information that I have provided, I will click on Next. You will be redirected to a summary. Here you can review your accommodation preferences, your additional preferences, and your medical information. Please note that if on your medical condition information, it has information which starts with UOE, this means that it was information taken from your university record which was received through UCAS. If you haven't submitted this on your application form, then we will need to know about this. So you can edit your information by pressing back or alternatively by clicking on Edit. We encourage you to review the terms and conditions provided. This will open in a PDF document. Once you are happy with the information, please click on Save. You will then come to the Submit Application page. You must read through the information, and also, if you have not already done so, please read the application terms and conditions for your academic year. Once you have read the application terms and conditions, and if you are happy with this and you wish to submit your application, please tick the box. You can then click Yes in order to submit, or alternatively, to save your application, please click on No, and then you can log off and return to your application at any time. In order for the accommodation office to receive your application, it will need to be submitted. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to now submit my application by clicking Yes. The information here confirms that your application has been submitted. You will be redirected to some additional websites in order to find out when you will hear. You can also review your application either by clicking on Review or going to My Applications and Bookings, and you can also review the terms and conditions. There is also the option to track your application to see where it is and to follow its progress. You will receive an email from the accommodation office confirming that your application has been submitted. Please refer to your junk or your spam folder if you have not received this. If you have not received this email, please contact the accommodation office and we will chase this for you. If you have not received the email, it may mean that your application has only been saved and has not been submitted. The email will look like this. It will show you that your application has been submitted. We will now return to our accommodation account. Once you are happy with the information, you can return home. You are unable to submit a new application for your academic year once one has already been received. In order to check this information and to review your applications, please click on My Application and Bookings. Here, you'll be able to review if your application has been submitted for your academic year of entry. Please note that depending on your academic year, information within this screen may vary. Thank you for listening. I will now log off.